So at the World Economic Forum, which people have nicely dubbed the New World Order in some of the pictures, my Prime Minister, Harper, decided to tell everyone that, hey, we're going to raise the old age pension plan from 65 to 67. And I mean, there are thousands, millions of people that were getting to the age of retirement, within the next few years or decade, and they're like, what, now we got to wait a few more years? We planned everything, and it's ridiculous. Because he wants to, shrink the budget a little bit. And I also hear he wants to increase our military spending budget by, dear God, $300 billion in the next few years or something nutty. I'm like, really? Why do we have to become a world superpower? Our neighbor, the States down below, is the world superpower of military. It's like, do we really need to have a ginormous military to protect us from who? Does Canada have enemies? But anyway, that reminded me of the advance of medicine and technology. The current age soon to retire will be 67, or to get your old age pension plan, whatever. I'm like thinking, okay, so I'm almost 20 now. In my future, what is it going to be to retire? Like, what age do you have to be that you're going to get money from the government? Thinking, technology advances so much that you can't really suppress technology, because once you get off, once it starts, it just continually grows astronomically. Think of the personal computers. In the early 90s, they had the Mac, that old huge box that was the Macintosh, or they even had Commodore 64, just way back, those old personal computers. And that was 22, 23 years ago. And now I have a supercomputer that is more advanced and has more space and hard drive and memory and everything than the old supercomputers they had, the military and NASA had in the 90s or early 80s. And I got it in my pocket, a little supercomputer, only 20-something years later. Now that we have this, what are we going to have next? Holographic TVs. We have 3D TVs. We're going to have holographic computers, a little screen of paper that you unroll and there's your computer. Yeah, that shit's probably going to come. And same with medicine. We're making leaps and bounds in the medicine category. If we weren't spending so much on military, the state's military budget is ridiculous compared to their medical. If they spent a lot of money instead working to cure diseases and to prolong human life, they would be able to do it, absolutely. But, big pharmacies don't want that. It's no, we want people with cancer and diabetes to live just the life they live long enough, and then we want them to give us all of their money. We don't want to cure those diseases, AIDS, we created that, we don't want to cure it. We want these people to pay us money and then die. Perfect. Get rid of all of them. I'm like, well, okay. So when I get to the age of probably 60, will they be able to prolong my life by another 100 years maybe? 50 years even? I wouldn't doubt it. See, I'll be getting older, and soon the retirement age will be from 65, 67, 80, 92, 110. It'll be you have to be 150 to retire, and it's dear God, 150 years of working before I can retire. On the bright side, if I was smart about it, I could be a millionaire. Hell, I could even be a billionaire. Who knows, eh? But medicine, technology, leaps and bounds. In 30 years, who knows where we're going to be. The past 100 years, past 200 years, we've evolved so much. I think we've surpassed the past 1,000 years of evolution. So, who knows? Exciting times coming up. They think we may be able to put the human soul in a computer to live for eternity. Nutty. They still have yet to discern what exactly the human soul is and what its connection to the human body is. How a spiritual thing can move a physical object, how I can command myself to move my fingers. It's we don't really know. What is connecting the consciousness to the body? Well, as soon as they figure that out, then they'll have an easier time to go, okay, now we can take your consciousness and put it in a fucking robotic gorilla. Yeah, that would be chill. So who knows? Next few years is going to be intense. Oh, also, Iran says there will be a great sign from Allah soon that will wipe out the devil that is America. Interesting. Peace.